If you haven't trained as long as me, working out works better for you. If you're not always on a diet, diet works better for you. Why is that? Well, because my body is adapted to a lot of this. You put on 7 pounds of muscle in a month. Now, what they don't understand is my goal was to be in better shape than when I won the Universal fourth time. Guys, it is incredible. And what's incredible is that we have got such an overload of people jumping on board, which is great. And so congratulations to everybody that's making the steps. Jeffrey just made a great point. We are almost in March. March, April, May, June. If I'm correct, I think that's the time everybody wants to be in shape. So let's wait till June 1st to get in shape. Well, like Jeffrey said, let's start now. That way, when you're with all your friends and you don't have to feel insecure about pulling off the shirt to get in the pool. I don't want anybody to have to do the Heath Evans jump in the pool with your shirt on. What? I would rather... You don't know about that?
Jeez.
You don't know about that, okay?
That's the worst.
So what is so cool is I understand that like the page is going viral right now and everybody's freaked out and everybody's so happy about the discovery of the 30-day blitz. You get it fast, you get in shape, you build muscle, and you get rid of the fat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And you do it in such a short period of time that it's very motivating. And I appreciate everybody's comments about seeing the transformation. I appreciate that. But that was my goal, and I tried to, and which I'm going to do right now, is I tried to tell you this a year ago. I tried to tell you that this is what my game plan was. And I know that for me being a 4-time Mr. Universe, Mr. America, and I knew that for me, personally, to be the very best I've ever been, and again, 2 decades later, from winning those shows, how could I be in better shape? I need some time, and I need to really do this smart. But with that being said, that's what we got to do, and we did. And so with that being said, now, how can this translate to you? Well, if Mr. Universe got in better shape now than what I did 2 decades ago, 2.5 decades ago, wow. Time flies, man. It does fly and it goes fast. And so let's make sure that we are taking this next couple months to get you guys in the very best shapes of your lives. And let's not do this. Let's make sure that we get rid of all the thought patterns of you guys going, well, am I too old? Is this right for me? Is this going to work for me like it worked for you? Yeah, I mean, technically it's going to work better for everybody else than it worked for me. I've always dieted. I've always trained. So the ability to go to something that I have never done before is not going to do as much reaction to me as it is for someone that hasn't trained. Just think about that. Just think for 1 second. Let me explain this again to you guys so you fully understand. If you haven't trained as long as me, working out works better for you. If you're not always on a diet, diet works better for you. If you've never really tried to cut down the body fat, that's where I consistently try to do, it will work better for you. Why is that? Well, because my body is adapted to a lot of this. My body is at a pinnacle where the changes are very minute, where you have not used this, you have not done these techniques, you have not done this nutrition, you have not done the training plan, you have not done the way I've set this up. And so by you doing this, your benefits from this will be 2 times mine. Could possibly be, and there's some people that are already doing it, 3 times better than my transformation. So I think that's pretty cool to think about, that I think you guys look at it and go, you know, you're Mike, you got in shape, whatever. No, you guys will get in better shape than I did. The transformation from your beginning to end will be better than my transformation. And that I wish you guys would know. And I wish you guys would understand that. And I know that maybe that's not common sense, or maybe you overlook that portion of it. But yeah, it's the transformation that you guys will make will be 10 times better than mine. And so I'm really excited about seeing that. And I'm really excited about seeing the transformations. Jeffrey put up a post over on the Titan Crew, and we'll give you a link to the Titan Crew for you guys so you guys can go over there and see these photos. I would like you to see these photos because I know the majority of society in the world now, with the page going viral, I know the world has seen me and they've seen my transformation. But I want you to see the guys, the average Joes, and the simple Marys, in the sense that did this, that their transformation was amazing. Amazing. People losing 100, 150 pounds over this period of time. People getting off medication, getting off heart medication, getting off blood medication, high blood pressure, this kind of stuff, and regulating their body. Now, not only do they do this, what happens? Well, your joints feel better, your back feels better, your body feels better, your mind completely changes. And so this is the kind of stuff that I would really love to see you guys do. And here's one of the biggest things that I wish all of you would do. I got a huge bulletin board back here behind me. And it is for my affirmations. It is for my daily goals. It is for my beliefs on what I need to achieve. Those things, we're very visual creatures. And for us to have the process and the mind of going, this is kind of like the stuff that we need to do relative to putting it on a board and putting it somewhere where you visually see it is tenfold. It's such a bigger thing. We're actually going to send Mona off to pick up a second bulletin board with more affirmations, more goal setting. I want everybody today. A lot of you already have my Titan book, and so what I want you guys to do today is I want you to open this bad boy up, and I want you to put down your goals. I want you to put down your goals. That's the number one thing today, is I want you to go, hey, in 30 days, I want to drop 20 pounds. Whatever it is, okay? And I don't want you to be safe. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to go, hey, in the next 30 days, I'm going to drop 10 pounds. No, on the 30-day blitz, there's a chance you're going to drop 30 to 50 pounds, depending on how overweight you are. And it's also another thing is, put down how much muscle you want to put on. All right? Because understand, on the 30-day blitz, it's not just for the guys that... Go look at these transformations. Go look at these transformations. It is not just for the people that need to lose weight. I didn't need to lose weight. I wanted to put on muscle. I put on 25 pounds of muscle this year. That's crazy. I got to put on all that muscle that I lost from being in a deficit, which I'll guarantee most of you are in a deficit, and you've been trying to stay in a deficit all year. And that's the worst thing that you can do for a whole year, because you slow down your metabolism, you hurt your body, you're probably achy now, your joints probably hurt. And so this is the kind of things that I want us to do today. Today is about goal setting, getting started, and getting going. So put down your fat loss. That's the one first thing. So I want to see how much muscle do you want to put on over this next month on the 30-day blitz. Now, keep in mind, Mona, 45-year-old woman, put on 7 pounds of muscle. Okay, most men in their 20s put on about 5 pounds of muscle in a whole year. Mona put it on in 1 month. Okay, so that's huge for everybody out there going, well, the 30-day blitz sounds like it's a cutting. No, it's a program to get rid of whatever fat you want to get rid of and put on muscle. Okay, so that's the first two things I want you guys to put down. Then I want you to kind of write down your goals on making sure when you're going to eat the meals. So as soon as you get the 30-day blitz, write down, okay, my first meal is at this time. This is what I'm going to get my first workout in. This is when I'm going to get whatever I need to do. This is when I'm going to be at work. This is when I'm going to get my meals in. So all this goes down in your journal. Okay, so that's the big thing we're going to be doing today. I want you to pull out a picture from 5 years ago. Let's go with 5 years. Okay, Jeffrey, do you mind throwing me my picture of 25 years ago behind you? What I'm going to show you, the universe right there. So the reason why I want you to do this, and I want you to tape it to the book. Okay, so again, I want you to take your picture and put it to your book. Now what I'm going to do is, this is my picture. This is me over 25 years ago, winning the universe. Okay, 24 years ago to be exact. So 2.5 decades ago. Now my goal, what was my goal? Does anybody know? Anybody? My goal was to be in better shape than when I won the universe the 4th time. That's a huge goal to ask for anybody. That's like asking Jay Cutler to go back and win the Olympia. Not only just win it. Don't win the Olympia. Be in better shape than you ever did when you were younger. So now I'm going to ask myself in my 50s to be better than myself in my 20s. So that's a huge, huge, huge goal. But I'm doing it. And I don't want that. I don't want to be the only guy doing this. I want everybody doing this. I want you guys to enjoy this. Here's the great thing about being my age. The great thing about being my age is I don't need to suck up everything. I don't need to own everything. I don't need to be the 20-year-old selfish kid going, everything is mine. I don't need that. I'm going to share you this knowledge. I'm going to give you guys this knowledge. I'm going to give you guys this opportunity to go along with me and the Titans in this journey to be the very best you want to be. And in this journey, I'm going to give you the knowledge that I have learned over the 40 years I've done this. Plus, I'm going to give you the knowledge that I've learned from the legends through the industry. From Steve Reeves, back when I was a little 20-year-old kid. From Tom Plaz when I was a 20-year-old kid. From all these legends. From Arnold. From Lou. From Robbie. Jeez, there's legends I've even forgotten about or didn't mention. Francis Benefato, Barry DeMay, Gary Stridham, so many more. And Lee Haney. I mean, I can't skip over Lee Haney. So the knowledge I'm going to give you is you're going to put down in this book. You know why you're going to put down in this book? Is because the simple stuff that I'm going to give you. Meal plan, when to put it down, when you're going to have your meals in. The consistency of putting the work in. I just saw that Heath Evans is on. And now Heath Evans is one of these guys that I know does a journal. But wait a minute, journal's kind of silly. I'm not a kid. I don't need a journal. You need a journal. You need a journal because you need to see your goals. You need to actually visually see your goals, and you got to understand what your purpose is and what your goal is. Now the photo that's going to go in here, the photo that's going to go in your journal is something, because I want you guys to choose a photo from 5 years ago, which is an easy task to do, and go, hey, I liked how I looked 5 years ago. I like how I looked here or there. You can be as crazy as me and pick something from 25 years ago, but again, just do something that's reasonable with 5 years and go, I'm going to be in better shape than this in the next 30 days. How badass is that? That's for everybody here. There's nobody here that can't do that. I don't care if you're 25 years old. You can look better than you did at 20 years old. I want a whole new mindset on what we are doing here. You put on 7 pounds of muscle in a month. Now, what they don't understand is that most people, men in their 20s, barely put on 5 pounds in a year, and you put on 7 pounds in a month.
That's right.
So again, this is for everybody out there. You guys are going to be jumping in, doing this with us, and enjoying this workout with us. And we're going to do this together. But I was just telling about how they're going to put down their notes, they're going to put down their meal plans, they're going to put down their information so they can visually see it and stay on point.
And on this notebook, if you do have one, guys, make sure that the biggest note you put on there is do not weight yourself every day, because I just saw something. So
did somebody just say?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys understand.
Get on the scale every day.
30 days. We're asking you for 30 days of your life. Is it for me? It's for everybody. This is for everybody. Do you put on muscle, take off fat, and get in the best shape of your life, and take off 5 years? You guys want a time machine. I think everybody wants a time machine. I mean, the ultimate goal here is if you go and ask any billionaire or millionaire what they would like a time machine to go back 5 years.
Yes.
I am giving you that time machine today. I'm giving you the 30-day blitz for you guys to get started. Join us on this venture